from it, you can leverage. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now a keepsake. To keepsake, it's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Will be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Oh, it's stolen. Sochan outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's the Hornets on the break. Pass to Williams. Cleared away by Wells.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And what's scary about Wemby is that his jumper is only getting better.
Outside Holiday. Six on the shot clock. Kept alive by Charlotte. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Charlotte again missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Wells. Buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Brunson's got the ball here for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. The three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
They get it back. Sochan. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Sochan. And finally, they hit one.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Kick out to Brown. Outside Brunson. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 2. And that one's good. Brunson.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
The shot by Sochan, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Right side Brown. Pass to Brunson. Over Kessel. Brunson missing again.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And here's Charlotte now. The Spurs making their last shot. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Back to Brunson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brunson's got 5.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Here's Wells. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Brunson's got the ball here for Charlotte. They trail by 7. The shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the paint. And he takes. The feet in stride and slams it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Shot on the wing. Here's Williams. Second chance effort. Rebound by San Antonio. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Castle for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Brown scanning the floor. And again, unable to change momentum here. Spurs lead by 12. Pass to Sohan. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Castle. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Salon. And here's Brown for 3. And no good. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Spurs. They lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start.
19.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Yep, count it. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
The second effort doesn't go for him. Collins with the defensive effort. Hornets trail by 14. The 3-ball on target from range. Gonzalez has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Now Thomas. No points yet.
Charlotte foul call. Lewis. First personal foul. First team foul.
From behind the arc. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Here's Here's Charlotte. 9-point game. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And it's Thomas with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Poke loose. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Smith. With the drive. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
A crafty finisher. Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Hornets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And that one's good. He's got 6.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Lewis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Elbow shot. That one no good.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Collins. And it's blocked by Collins. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. There's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Number 17. First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Collins.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Gonzalez misses. Spurs lead by 8. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Smith outside. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Archie.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
From the arc. Rebounded by Ivisic. Here's Wells. Here's Wembanyama. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Here's Salong. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Holiday has the open look. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Ivisic. To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Left side, Brown. Lets it go from the wing. Good on the shot. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Fires, top of the key. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
The three is up. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Wells. Here's the three. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. Here's Salon. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the wing, right side. With his first shot attempt. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Outside, Brown. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Right side, Brunson. Pass to Salah. Back to Brunson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You can't put up any weak stuff around Wemby. He'll send it right back.
From deep. Ivisic, that's good.
Archie.
Ivisic got his second bucket on the night.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright. And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Oh, Brown gonna go get it. The kick out to Brunson. And it's all from three-point range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Ivicic. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Williams with the screen. And here's Brown for three. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Castle misses. Hornets trail by 10. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Brunson. Kick out to Brown. That three's off the mark. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Pass to Smith. From downtown. Can't get it to drop.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Up top, Collins. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. And he lobs it up top. Slam dunk by Reed.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Spurs lead by 15. There's the drive. Can't hit from in close. On offense, here are the Hornets. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Gonzalez. He's got 5. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Smith. It's deflected. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front, up by 15. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Gonzalez.
San Antonio foul. Number 41. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio with the ball. 13-point lead. Thomas, right side. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Smith outside. The three is up. He can't hit that time. Spurs lead by 13. Outside Reed. Four on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Collins with the rebound. And it's Collins with the ball for Charlotte. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. To the middle. Back to Thomas. Takes the three. Tries again. Off with the layup. Hornets trail by 13. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Gonzalez. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Goes to San Antonio.
San Antonio leading by 13. Thomas up top. Pass to Reed. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Spurs ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's blocked by Collins.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
San Antonio foul.
The Spurs call time. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Here's Wells. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? The drive by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Here's Wells. And the three-pointer goes. Wells has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final, no matter what the situation is.
Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Spurs lead by 18. Here's Sohan. And that one drops.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And defined by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
And stolen by Brunson. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. Here's Castle. Into the lane. Tipped. Offline from the top of the key. Hornets trail by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Stephon Kessel.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Over to the left wing. Let's go with a three. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Brown. Shoots a fadeaway. He can't get that one to fall.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Smith with the rebound. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up.